What up, y'all? It's your boy Denim Jeans back at it again with another video. And today we're talking NFL free agency signings, trades part 2. Last video we talked about Le'Veon Bell being signed to the Jets, Antonio Brown being traded, and Odell Beckham being traded. So if you want to hear about those trades and my thoughts on them, go check out my previous video. Today we're gonna hit a lot of moves, some or most of them not as big as the ones I mentioned in the last video, but still some pretty important signings for some teams because they fill some holes that they had with some free agency signings and with some trades. So there's a lot to get through, so I'm not gonna stay on them for that long because I don't want this video to take forever. But if you guys want more in-depth analysis of the trades and the free agency signings for me, just let me know. First, the Cardinals signed offensive tackle Marcus Gilbert and offensive guard J.R. Sweezy, one from the Steelers and another from the Seahawks. And those are big. Josh Rosen was getting demolished last year, and he had such a terrible season, in part because he's a rookie and he's new and doesn't really know what he's doing yet, and second because his O-line was terrible and didn't give him any help. So bringing in a solid tackle in Marcus Gilbert and a solid offensive guard in J.R. Sweezy, bringing some veteran presence and some experience and skill to that line is going to help Josh Rosen grow. The Ravens pick up safety Earl Thomas. That was big. Earl Thomas, the last piece, one of the last pieces of, what do they call it? Legion of Boom for the Seahawks, and now he's gone, man. He's probably some people would say the most important part of the Legion of Boom, but you know, some argue Sherman, some argue Cam, some argue all the pieces of Legion of Boom, but Ravens pick up Earl Thomas, which is huge for them because they lose Eric Weddle to free agency, and now they're bringing in arguably the best safety in the league to fill that spot. And yeah, he's had some injuries the past couple of years and early in his career, but he's still that dude. So that's a big signing for the Ravens. They fill a hole with someone even better. And the Bears pick up HaHa Clinton-Dix. This hurts my soul as a Redskins fan because he was so good for us last year, 93 tackles, locked down that safety spot, and now he's gone to an NFC foe. But putting HaHa Clinton-Dix alongside Eddie Jackson, the ball hawk, against the big hitter safety, sort of big hitter safety, whatever. That's good for the Bears. Their defense was already top in the league, top 3 defense in the league, and they just got that much better with the addition of HaHa Clinton-Dix. The Broncos try to address their quarterback situation to pick up Joe Flacco. Is he the long-term solution? No. Is he an elite quarterback? No. Has he ever been an elite quarterback? No. But, I mean, he was up for a little bit during that stretch when they won the Super Bowl, but even so, he's not the long-term solution. They should probably draft a quarterback, I would think, the Broncos, just to have someone to build around for the future. Flacco's a good plug, a good 1 or 2 year stop for them, but he shouldn't be the long-term solution going forward. The Jaguars pick up Blake Bortles and pick up Nick Foles and release Blake Bortles. I like it. Nick Foles finally getting the chance to lead his own team instead of coming off the bench and saving their season and bringing them to the playoffs. And almost bringing them to dang near another Super Bowl, or at least another NFC Championship appearance. But Nick Foles, you know, I think he deserves it. He's 4 years, I think 88 mil, 22 mil each year. I forget how much was guaranteed, but the Jaguars are getting a solid quarterback out of Nick Foles. Is he the long-term solution for them, though? No, also probably not. But he's better than what they had, and they'll be a better team with him on the team versus having Blake Bortles. Excuse me, ill. The Chiefs pick up Tyrann Mathieu, man, and they cut Eric Berry. I'm interested to see where Eric Berry goes because I don't know where it's going to be from here. One of the most incredible stories in NFL history. He had cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma, beat that, and then, you know, just had a major injury this past year, and he's going to come back from that. I think he'll still be a top 5 safety in this league. But they cut him. They bring in Tyrann Mathieu, who's not a bad replacement, but is he on the par of Eric Berry? No, I think Eric Berry is probably the second best safety in the league behind Earl Thomas. So they try to fill the hole that they're going to leave with Eric Berry being cut, and they don't pick up a bad one. He's going to do well for them. He's going to play a solid player. You're not going to see like a huge drop off, but you'll definitely notice that like the leadership aspect of Tyrann Mathieu isn't the same as Eric Berry was. Eric Berry was the heart of that team, and now that he's gone, their defense was already struggling. Their defense was already terrible, one of the worst in the league. So you get rid of your best player on defense, and we'll see what happens. But I mean, I like bringing in Tyrann Mathieu to try to plug that hole. It was as good a move as they could make. Let's see. The Rams pick up Eric Weddle. I like it. They were a top defense in the league last year. They bring in one of the top safeties in the league, probably a top 5, definitely top 10 safety in the league. One of the smartest safeties you'll ever see, ever hear of. So I like the fact that they bring in some veteran experience. They don't really necessarily need any young players if they bring back the core that they had last year, since they were the best defense in the league. They'll probably draft some young players to develop underneath their veteran core, but Eric Weddle to the Rams. He might get himself a ring before he retires. He was never going to get one with the Chargers. Sorry, Phillip Rivers. But I'm happy for Eric Weddle finally getting a chance to be on a team that's a Super Bowl contender. Eagles pick up Deshaun Jackson. That's great. Back where he belongs, probably. He was with Redskins for a little bit with my team. Did us proud, but he's probably back where he belongs. I'm going to hate having to see him face against my Redskins on Sundays. I hope he has very good games for 14 games out of the year, but the 2 that he plays against us, I hope he has 0 catches, 0 yards. But he's I like the Eagles bringing in finally like a speedy receiver for them. They had Nelson Aguilar probably as their main receiver, and he's a really good receiver. Don't get me wrong, but you know they're missing that speed aspect on the outside. But now that they have G-Jack back, they're going to bring back his speed. It's declined since he's getting a little bit older, but it's going to be interesting to see what he does back in the Eagles uniform. And the last one I'll be talking about today is the Redskins quarterback situation. As you all know, probably if you're watching this video, Alex Smith broke his leg just like Joe Theismann broke his leg, same age. They even lost the game by the same score, I believe. I know it was the same amount, but I'm pretty sure it was the same score as well. And he's not going to come back from that, at least not the same. So we go pick up Case Keenum to plug that hole for at least 1 or 2 years. I would think we're going to draft a quarterback in this draft, since Alex Smith broke his leg. Colt McCoy is not your solution. Case Keenum is not your solution. I'm hoping we can get to Kyler Murray, I believe like the 14th pick, and I think he's going to go up before that, because I think the Giants are going to pick up a quarterback, either Dwayne Haskins or Kyler Murray. Then the Dolphins are probably going to pick up a quarterback too, and they're both before us. So I don't think Kyler Murray's going to be there, but I'm hoping, I'm praying. And I hope we pick up a quarterback, either the first or second round, because we're going to need one for the future. Because Case Keenum, while you'll be all right for a year, you know, you did well with the Vikings for the year that you were there. You're not the answer, buddy. You're not the answer. Let me know what you guys think about the moves I mentioned in this video down below. Yeah, man, free agency has been wild. Been crazy free agency moves. I haven't seen anything like this in recent years. All these big name free agents going places. OBJ going somewhere. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Earl Thomas, Clint Dix, Eric Weddle. Like, lots of big name free agents going lots of new places, and it's fun to watch. It's exciting to see new players go to new teams and see what they can do for that city. But that's all I got for you guys. If any other big free agent signings or trades happen, I'll let y'all know, or I'll talk about it in a video. That's all I got for y'all today. Peace.